Hi, it's Kathy, Crafty Chica, and let's make some charm bracelets. I recently made a batch of these, so I thought I'd share with you how I do these. You're going to start with some chain, measure out your wrist. Normally a good size is about 6.5 to 7 inches. Leave room for the lobster clasp at the end. So you might make it a little bit shorter if you have a smaller wrist. If it's a little bit bigger wrist, then you can add a little bit extra. Okay, so once we have our chain measured out, you're going to add some jump rings. These are 10 millimeter size jump rings, and I have the lobster clasp. Set out the chain and then go in with your charms and audition them on the chain in the layout that you want. Now, I was going to do all silver, and then I was like, I have these really cool acrylic Virgin of Guadalupe charms. They were earrings, and I took them apart to turn them into charms. And then I had to rearrange the whole bracelet. And I wanted this to tell a story of faith, health, breathing, a compass for direction and travel, an eye for vision. These are some large milagros that I bought at the Mexican import store here. And don't feel obligated to use everything, but I do like a chunky charm bracelet, and that's what this is. It has a nice story to it. Here's a little arm because I like to make things. It has a little hand on there. Once you have all your pieces set out, then you're going to use some jump rings to attach your charms to the chain. So I'm using round nose pliers, flat nose pliers, and wire nippers. These are the flat nose pliers, and I'm using 5 millimeter size of jump rings to attach all of these charms and milagros. When it comes to finding the charms, go through your jewelry. Any earrings that you have where you lost the other one, you could use that. You could go through different beads that you have and create your own charms. If you have any pieces that you can drill a little hole at the top, that always looks nice too. Okay, here are all of the charms nicely attached, but it needs some Crafty Chica razzle dazzle. So I have these little sparkle charms. I have eye of protection beads. So I put one bead on an eye pin, and then I'm taking my round nose pliers to create a little loop at the top and take the tail end of that eye pin and use the flat nose pliers to wrap it around the loop so it will be nice and secure and not fall off. And once you cut the excess wire with the wire nippers, you can go in with the flat nose pliers and just kind of straighten the loop out. So here I did 2 of these, and let me show you again how to do this. Round nose pliers, wrap the wire around the tip of that to get a nice round shape, and then pull the wire around using the flat nose pliers, wrap it around, and then use your nippers to cut off the excess of the tail. Once you cut it off, use your flat nose pliers again to press that end underneath and to just give it shape. Now I have the little charm. I'm opening up the jump ring that is on the charm, and I'm going to insert the eye of protection bead that I just wrapped. And now I have a cute little element that I can add, and I made a whole bunch more of these. And now I'm just going to go in and add these in between all of the larger charms, and this will fill up the space and just make it tell more of a story. It'll have sparkle, it'll have eye of protection, and when it's done, this is what it looks like. I had such a blast making this that I decided to make more. So this one I used all gold tones and brass. This one is another silver one with some hints of blue in it. This one was from different earrings that I took apart. And then here's the one that is a little more simple. For watching, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and visit craftychica.com for more crafty ideas.